Look at the size difference between Bounsweet and Wailmer there.
Quite large. Almost as large as the difference between a Wailord and a Skitty.
Yep, knew it was coming. You are predictable, mate. I can see you forming forts in the stop time. I love that. Green Sonic, in brackets, Manic. I should have put Knuckles in there instead. Alright, there you go. Spin!
See, but if you did that, though, you'd get Ken Penders coming after you. And you don't want that.
The thought of Ken Penders playing new Pokemon Snap and just, like, labeling his photos as, like, Julie Sue and whatnot and uploading them. No, he puts a pink filter on Shaman and uploads it and hopes to get, like, 1 billion sweet medals.
No, he somehow just gets a picture of Anthony Mackie and says it's just Charizard or something.
Oh, God. Alright, I would like to actually go back to Florio Park just to check out the next level of nighttime here.
Kind of what I ended up doing, where it's like, sometimes it's like, if I have to do a repeat visit to a level, sometimes I'll be like, you know what, let's go somewhere else first, you know, cleanse the palate, so when I come back, it's feeling a bit better.
For sure, mate.
And obviously don't forget that we've still got Shifting Sands Day to go to.
Oh, don't worry, mate, don't worry.
We can definitely complete the quests under the sea before that.
Got it.
That was one of the first pictures I kind of edited and threw up online, is him doing his blue kicks there, and I labeled it as EX move.
Nice.
Because, you know, Fireball is normal, but then an EX move is when you get the other one there, and boy, he jumped.
He do be jumping, though.
I definitely never loved Tangrowth when I saw him, but I think that this game has endeared me to him quite a bit.
That's fair.
It's just the charm of Pokemon Snap, really.
I mean, I would still say that I much prefer Tangela to Tangrowth.
Yeah.
There's just something about the simplicity of Tangrowth's design, which kind of goes against what made Tangela special.
To me, Tangela will just always be that weird Pokemon who you can only get south of Pallet.
Yeah, in like a weird spot, for sure. Scan a couple times to draw him out.
Or you can just do this. I think.
I just mashed scan on him and he eventually wakes up. Yeah, because he hates the noise.
Points is points.
One thing I want to point out that's I always think is kind of interesting, you know, you can almost never catch the starter Pokemon in Pokemon games, and that's kind of a big deal. But you know, when you look at spin-offs and stuff, you actually see a lot of them in nature. So in my eyes, it's like, oh, those starters are just pretty much imported from every other region, pretty much. Oh, it's so happy!
Alternate route, baby.
Take a photo of him, quick!
Yep.
That's a Bidoof butt.
Nice.
He's so proud of what he made.
Nice, 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 nice.
Oh, Sylveon, Sylveon, Sylveon!
Why in God's name does a Magikarp sleep out of the water? It's just very strange that this fish says, "Oh man, I'm tired. Let me go sleep on this rock nearby."
Yeah. It's a good ride there.
I'm just thinking, since we are on level 2, I think that technically, when we get to the flower field, aim to shoot the Illumina orbs at the 2 crystal blooms on your right-hand side, if you can.
You got it, Matt.
then that should unlock a certain other Pokemon. I don't know whether both have to be active at once.
Hey.
Oh, there it is.
And actually, the one that needs to be there is the a female Combee brings over the queen. Of course, female Combee being the only ones that can evolve into a Vespiquen, so she like escorted her over here.
Aww.
Yep, that's a good one.
R.I.P. Vespiquen, because it had so many cool moves involving like attack order, defend order, heal order, where you see all these like bees doing the moves for it, and then comes Sword and Shield and all of those moves have been removed, and you're like, oh, why? It was so cool having a Pokemon who fights with their drones.
How was it?
Alright, let's pick some good picks. I got Bidoof here. Hell yeah.
He's so happy and proud.
Whew.
Bingo.
It's a bit far away, but we allow it. We allow it.
I'm sorry, but that one of him just poking up out the side is amazing. It's not going to score very well, but it's brilliant.
Ooh, we got the 3-star, it looks like.
We've already got a 3-star.
Oh, never mind.
Put that one in the decks. So I need a free... whatever. What, you got something to say? Come on, then. I've already got a 4. Whatever. Dodrio. Pidgeot. Yay! You hear about video games?
So here's one interesting kind of tidbit for... Oh yeah, shout out to T-posing Sylveon. An interesting tidbit for Pokemon. For the ones that say we want you to get them facing forward to the camera, if they're like Magikarp, where their eyes are on its side, or say Luvdisc, you can actually... It counts for them if you're getting the side profile as them looking at you. Whereas for Pokemon with front-facing eyes, it doesn't.
Let's do this.
Of course, front-facing eyes means a Pokemon is a predator, while as eyes on either side mean it's prey.
That's very nice.
That's a great photo.
That is the best Bidoof can possibly be. The apex of Bidoof. Size will let me down on this one.
If I was a Metal Gear Solid boss, I think my name would be Diamond Bidoof.
I like Hatok's joke on Twitter. The existence of Bidoof basically means there is a hetero doof out there somewhere.
It's pretty good.
Does that also mean there's a homo doof?
I guess there is.
Personally, I'm pretty pan-doof myself.
Alright, this joke has been taken to its apex now. Almost done with Murkrow there.
Nice work.
I don't know why, but Pinsir just walking somewhere is funny to me.
Oh, it's so funny. It's great. There's a really good clip going around of a VTuber there. She's playing and she throws an apple at the Pinsir, and you hear her go kawaii, which is not cute. It means scary, right? And then of course it bounces off and goes towards the near one. So he starts walking towards it to eat the apple, and she just screams.
Yeah, I like that one. You can get Pidgeot to fly right up to the camera, actually, and just do a little happy smile, or whatever it is birds do. That's the equivalent of a smile.
Yes, that's actually a request that you need to do, is to find a way to befriend the Pidgeot, which basically just means feeding it twice somewhere in the course.
Oh, again. I did it again.
There's the curse.
Well, whatever. It's a near perfect Magikarp. I can improve on that.
That is literally T-posing Sylveon.
It is. It is a little bit.
Nice work.
Not bad, not bad. Yeah. Hoothoot. I love him.
He doesn't give a hoot.
But also, he really is a hoot.
Yes, indeed. Man, we're just full of puns today for some reason.
something in the
Nice
air.
work.
But also, I mean, isn't that basically how they name Pokemon? Like,
Yes.
every Pokemon's name is a pun of some description.
I guess, yeah. Oh, I love that one.
Discovery.
That's a really good one.
Great timing.
I already have the caption for this. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and it was a request to get it dancing there, so you got that done as well.
Oh boy. Well, I put a good chunk in it, so no harm, no foul.
It definitely feels like getting from, you can get research level 1 to 2 done in like one really good run. Getting to 2 to 3, you could do in like, 2 or 3 runs there. Going from 3 to max, good luck.
Indeed. If I could zoom this out a little bit, it'll be perfect.
Yeah, zoom it out, and technically for the best shot, I would move Vespiquen a little bit over to the left of the frame.
Just there?
Maybe a little bit further to the left. There.
Yeah, perfect. Alrighty.
Just because obviously I'm looking at it from the perspective of good photography, not good Pokemon Snap photography.
Of course. Of course.
Shut up, you. I know that's not the spelling of Vespiquen. It's actually Vespiquen, I think, but whatever.
It is, but the point of the joke stands.
It's not really a joke, more a feeble attempt at comedy more than anything, but... Alright, so some pretty good runs there. I think now that we've leveled up the seafloor to the next research thing, we should go check that out and see what changes have been made.
Mm-hmm, would be a good idea.
Alright, 1 second.
I'm going to recommend one thing that we do to ensure we get to the next level, because it's actually pretty difficult to get to the next level. If you don't find this secret path, what you actually can do is, if you just get it to level 3, you'll automatically advance, but that takes a lot. Instead, you can do one small thing and get to the next level.
Very interesting.
And it's pretty much right at the start, so thankfully it's nice and easy.
Alright, let's do this.
Just to make sure that we were on the same page, it may be something to do with an IO and a specific Pokemon at a specific moment, correct?
Yes.
I have no idea what these lads are talking about. I'm just going to take it as they come here.
You should be able to get at least half of that sentence.
I'm going to be honest, I was mostly not paying attention. Oh my god!
Yeah, Murderous Pelipper. This is a perfect opportunity for a 3-star.
Look at this.
And they do keep diving about, so do keep an eye.
Oh, nice and close.
Don't worry too much if you can't get it, because, yeah, there's another Pokemon that you want to be paying attention to, so I'd pull out just now.
Okay. Interesting choice of words. Oh.
It's really sad. So, just take a look to your left here. I guess it's not here right now. Do you see this cave here? Yeah, so you might need to do this on the second run, because it's not there right now. But,
Oh, shit.
Hey, yeah.
Cradily!
Yeah, so on this island, I guess, just prehistoric Pokemon are just back. I have 2 theories to why that is. The first is, of course, we have Caralis from Pokemon Sword and Shield, who just revives them and they're just kind of back in the wild. The other is, and this is something that I found kind of cool, in the story of Sword and Shield there, of course, a bunch of ultra wormholes open up.
Yes.
And you might notice that in the DLC, there's a lot of wild prehistoric Pokemon. So, in my eyes, kind of my head canon, I don't know how canon this is, but through those wormholes, there must have been one that connected to a world where they didn't get extinct, and that's why now there's just tons of them, and oh no, here he goes!
Here it goes. This is amazing.
Oh!
Just absolute yeeted out the way.
What a mad lad. I've taken a lot of photos already, I should calm me down a little bit. But I want to take all of the pictures.
It's funny, I watched a video of, and this is kind of one of my favorite new genres of video, which is they got actual animal photographers to play Pokemon Snap.
Oh.
Yes, I did see that, but hadn't sort of gotten around to watching it. Is it good?
It's good, it's good. And you have one of them who, like, you know, says, like, wait, I can only take 72 pictures? Can I, like, format my SD card in-game? That's gonna be an important Pokemon for us to recognize for sure.
Yes, I think so. This is something that I've not quite sussed out, but I think that in certain levels, this might be one of them. You've got to make sure that you get a photo of a specific Pokemon in order to get it to appear earlier in the level.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure that that is what happens with a certain evolution in the Reef level. Like, you can get it to appear earlier in the level by getting a photo of it at its later point in the level.
Yay. Very nice. What are you doing there, Magikarp?
His best.
But hey, at least he's got a friend here. Quite often he has nobody.
Wow, Richie, way to make it like 10 times more depressing.
I mean, I could have made it even more depressing by saying half the time he's out in the middle of nowhere about to die.
Hey.
You really got to lead your shots here. There is different physics with it being underwater. You might notice your shots kind of trail a bit differently. Oh, and actually, another thing that I learned through this game, which is kind of interesting, when you're zoomed in with your camera view, you actually slow down a bit.
Yes.
So that is a bit of a difference there, where if you're zoomed in, you slow down. And if you're looking backwards in the 0-1, that also slows it down there. So they reveal that to you really late, and I kind of wish I knew it earlier, you know, but that is a nice thing where it's like, hey, do you want to slow down a bit? Either turn backwards or zoom in.
Alright, we got some good picks in there. Let's see what we can work with. Pelipper.
We actually don't have a 1-star of him.
We do not. Trying to figure out which one's best.
I like that last one, actually.
Yeah. Fidgeot, very nice. Luvdisc.
Oh,
He looks so sad.
I'd go number 2 there, yeah.
Yeah. Do you need to be excused, Tan?
No, I'm good right now. I think number 3-star is a quest with him, so you'll want to definitely put that there.
There we go. What the hell? Rawr!
So I actually have a 2-star, which is a new one for this one, which is for bonking him.
Yeah, there we go. There you go. Yeah, Clawitzer. What a mad lad.
God, Klotzer is so good. I love the fact that it's a Pokemon that, like, it itself barely changes. It's only that it grows a massive, like, claw that totally makes it harder to live a normal life.
I cannot live with a claw this size. There we go. I still like my first one, but points is points.
All works to that research level.
All right. Nice work.
Very good.
Actually really good for size.
Could have been better, though.
Nice work.
Yeah. The dichotomy of Luvdisc.
I say, this is one of the things that I've always found with Luvdisc, is that even though it's a really simple design for Pokemon, it's a design that I've always really liked. It's just a shame that it's just such a meh Pokemon.
It's just such a shame that it doesn't fucking evolve into a Lola Mola. It makes zero sense.
That too.
Very strange, and I saw some people be like, well, it doesn't make sense for a heartfish, which is a real type of fish, to evolve into a ocean sunfish, and it's like, yeah, well, it doesn't make sense for a pistol-shaped fish to evolve into a gosh dang octopus.
It was weirder in the original, because Remoraid was much more gun-like, and Octillery was much more tank-like, so...
Yes.
That's one of those beta designs where you're like, oh, I kind of wish we could go back, but also there's no way that would be allowed nowadays.
A new discovery.
I mean, there's,
Great timing.
Oh, what is that bug Pokemon that's like a genetic experiment?
Oh, Genesect.
Yeah.
Wow, we were totally in sync with that exactly.
I know, but then you see the thing with Genesect is that it's a cannon, and cannons are clearly okay because Blastoise.
Yeah, true.
Well, it's sort of like, you know, when Digimon was coming west, it's like you have all these guys using guns, just change them to laser blast noises and parents can't complain.
Tentacruel. Not as good as the other one, but decent photo all the same. Very photogenic.
Although apparently the pose is better. I disagree, Professor Mirror, but there we go.
You know, Tanner and I are doing God of War 2018 right now, and I keep thinking that thing on the server is a rune.
Yeah, you're right. It looks very similar.
Is it really bad that I cannot think of that game anymore other than with the title Dad of Boy?
Nope.
It's fun.
It's a better title.
Yeah, I mean, like, literally, you say God of War and everybody's just like, is that what it's called? I'm pretty sure it's Dad of Boy.
Well, you hear my voice in your head going Dad of Boy. Bless. Yeah. Beautiful. All for the sake of their dear Vespiquen. Good stuff. Alright, where should we go now, lads?
Well, we actually did get a pop-up saying, hey, there's something on the Lentil seafloor, you should take a look at that. So we are definitely going to do that, because now for sure we're going to get our special things. So I'm going to make a request for you at the start of this stage to continue looking forwards until you see something new.
Okay.
Specifically, look for a Pokemon that we mentioned, like, not that long ago that you may or may not be able to interact with to get to do a thing.
I've already forgotten what you said, so this will be exciting.
Well, you can see him right there, just ahead of you.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, so here's something important. Yeah, do you remember how when we gave the Score Bunny the Illumina Orb, its flames grew more powerful?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're going to want to make sure that this boy here is continually glowing, so continue giving him some good boy orbs so that he can keep the glow a-glowing.
Yes, and if not, just make sure that he's glowing long enough that his cannon move here is powerful.
Whoa.
There we go, it's done. Now make sure you scan the hell out of that thing as soon as it becomes available.
Yeah, so he opens up for you an alternate pathway.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't the only alternate pathway in the Lentil seafloor, but you can't get the other one until maybe I think it might be research level 3 actually. But yes, we now get to see some Chinchou and some Lanturns, and some various other Pokemon as well. Like there's some really great surprises down here.
Ah, beautiful.
Yeah, so I don't think this stage actually has a night form to it.
it does not.
This is pretty much basically the night stage for it, because we start to head into the ocean depths. Hope you don't have thalassiophobia, because you will.
Hashtag fuck the ocean. It's alright, I'm coping now.
Everything in the ocean wants to kill you.
Not everything.
Most things, though.
Someone to torture you first.
So, yeah, another Pokemon that will turn up in here, although I'm pretty sure not until level 3, is Starmie.
Oh, that fucker.
So, I mean, it's a lot easier to get here than it is in the original Snap. And, yep, that is a particular special shot of an Octillery.
The Descending Octillery, my favorite yoga move.
Just ignore him, Tom.
Shame you have to break your bones to do it, though.
Just ignore him, Tom. Oh, hey.
Yep, Frillish of both varieties turn up.
Interesting.
Although part of me is slightly surprised that there's not a Jellicent as well. But hey, there's Tentacruel but not Tentacruel.
Nice.
Frillish is another one of those Pokemon that it's like, oh, it's kind of a cute Pokemon, and then you read its Pokedex entry, and you're like, no, you're a problem. You are not good. It's like, oh, what's this Pokemon shtick? Oh, it grabs children and drags them into the ocean to drown? Oh, it's just an ocean version of a Drifloon, essentially? Oh, no.
And not only, you know, ocean version of a Drifloon, obviously you've also got Pokemon like Hypno, aka the
Don't.
paedophile Pokemon.
Oh, for God's sake, he said it.
So yeah, there's some dark Pokemon entries out there.
Number 10 on the top 10 worst Pokemon list. I want to give a shout out to a YouTuber called, I think it's Noggin and Lockstein, or, you know,
yeah,
reverse those
good.
names. They do a lot of great Pokemon-related content, very, you know, in-depth factual stuff. It's almost like a documentary channel, really.
I really like their collaborations with Terminal Montage,
Yes.
so then you get animations of the Pokemon Battle Royales. Those are equally hilarious, and then you watch the Lockstin and Noggin or whatever video. I forget which is the way that their name goes. But you watch that then, and you're like, oh, it's all like, you know, coming from a place of research, and then you learn about it, and you're like, oh shoot, that's kind of cool.
Yes, also Tom, I wouldn't use up all of your photos just yet, because there's a particular amazing boy literally just ahead that you may be able to spot in the murk.
Oh, I see him.
You'll actually get some real close pictures of more of them, so again, don't use up your stuff, but I love the fact that he's posing like samurai armor. It's so cool.
It's your boy Golisopod.
God, what a sick Pokemon.
Seriously.
Also, yes, you are definitely going to be able to get closer, so, and you are also going to be able to see them moving about, actually.
Hey.
Wake up. Wake up.
Well, I just can't hit a single thing with these, not apples.
He's just so entranced in sleeping.
Yo.
And I love how you have, you know, Wimpod there, whose ability is, you know, it's basically, hey, you get to 50% HP and it, you know, runs away there, which is meant to be kind of an act of cowardice. But then it evolves, and instead it's the exact same thing, gets to 50% HP and it retreats when it's a Galiciopod, but instead it's framed as this noble thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if you do a 180, you can get a picture of the ruins then.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, the ancient ruins there. So you gotta wait till it glows there. I think it's the platform that the Galiciopod is on.
It did flash up for a second, but...
Ah, well.
We'll get it on another run. Because now that we've had this unlocked, we can come back and see new stuff, of course.
We're very close to level 3 as well. Is this going to be our first level 3?
I think it is. But although, this looks like the entrance to another area first.
Yes, you are not wrong. We may or may not have unlocked a thing.
Very nice, I know what's coming.
Big spooks.
Big spooks indeed.
We're coming up to a level that I was not expecting.
No.
I don't think anybody was.
Alright, we got a Luvdisc here. It's not even worth putting that in. Brah.
Lock and loaded.
Tentacruel.
Oh, that might be a better 3-star for sure.
Yes, Professor Mirror, that is definitely a Chinchou. It's not a Magikarp.
Is it Chinchou or Chinchou?
Let's pull up the official pronunciation guide. Which definitely never has contradicted itself before. Arceus, Arceus, Arceus. Well, I just discovered in Japanese his name is Chanchi.
Aw, bless. Okay. Yeah, we can't use that one.
According to Google, because apparently if you type in Pokemon names into Google now, it will tell you with a special pop-up box, it is Chinchou.
Okay. I have been thoroughly owned.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's thoroughly or really that much owned. It's just the way that it happens because, I mean, like, obviously you have Rayquaza, who apparently is meant to be Rayquaza, but no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it was Mike Pollock, actually, who tweeted out once saying that pretty much every time they're given a Pokemon name, they are told the pronunciation for it,
okay.
So that, you know, it's not up to them. They have a Bible that they're given, and so when someone said, hey, how come it says Arceus versus Arceus versus Arceus, he says, look, my job is they just give me a pronunciation guide, and I read it. And it's like, that's fair, that's not on them.
That is the thing, like, I usually, like, I get a game and then I wait for the dub to come out to, like, understand how to correctly pronounce it.
I mean, I have to say, it's something that perhaps more games that are text-based
Nice work.
should consider as an option for when they're dealing with names of things. If they want them to be pronounced a certain way,
Nice work.
just tell us from the start how you want to pronounce it. Like, you've got the bloody Pokédex, for God's sake. Like, you could just shove it in there of the different kind of sounds you make to make its name, because otherwise you end up with Illumise rather than, or Illumise rather than Illumise.
Oh, it's falling.
Nice work.
Nice.
Well, it's sort of like how someone pointed this out in the comments, that we've been saying Vivillon. That is not how you pronounce it. It's Vivian, because of the fact that it's French, so the double L is silent, which is stupid, and I dislike that. Even though I'm a French teacher, that's stupid. It's a Vivillon.
A new discovery.
The thing with that is that it's because, even though it's set in, it comes from a French region, the majority of the Pokemon there don't have French-sounding names. Because if they did, then yes, because it's just like the French word for butterfly is papillon, which has got kind of multiple L's in it.
I think there's at least 7.
Exactly. But because that is the French word, it's just like, oh, of course that's how you pronounce it. Whereas when it comes to something that's been made up, you're just like, yeah. Pronunciation guide would be helpful. Yes, please and thank you.
It'd be kind of nice, because, you know, you can get those alternate Pokedex entries that, you know, when you get a Pokemon in a different language, it'll give you it, you know, translated. It'd be nice if you can also get a button that pronounces the name for that region, because,
Yeah.
of course, Pokemon are renamed in almost every region that they're in. You know, we kind of take for granted the fact that all the English names are what they are, but, like, you have Usually, I watched a whole video on it. It's really good. The German, Italian, and Spanish names are almost always the same as the English ones, but the French localization for Pokemon really goes in depth with giving them unique French puns. So there's a whole set of French ones there, which is why we might have got, Kalos there, and ooh, so close.
And yet, so far...
Very nice.
Yes, under the sea, because the seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake.
Please don't take my AdSense away.
If we did get that, though, we could then send, the Pokemon Company to counter-claim it, and then it would just be a Godzilla versus King Kong moment of these two companies fighting it out.
Let them
Kind
fight.
of worth it to see. Yeah, I was going to say, let them fight.
Although, unfortunately, I don't think it necessarily works like that anymore.
Don't ruin this for me, Richie.
I know, I'm sorry. I think they now just all get the money if they want it, unless somebody's particularly got it, just no, nobody shall have this money.
This goes in the bin.
He's really interested in that picture of Vespiquen you took, and you just see him taping it to his ceiling.
I like it. I stand this queen. Very nice, very nice. Boss time, baby. So I guess after this we can move on to another location.
Yes, we can. This is the official end of the our undersea adventures.